Hey everyone, welcome back to Craftoria. Last episode we finished up with just doing a little bit of irons, spells and spell books. I went and found some crying obsidian and I've made the scroll forge, so we'll work through some of the quest line there. But before we do, I was out and about and I was flying around and I've spotted this, and I don't know how I didn't see it sooner, but this is enormous. Like, I've gone up back over there and you can see the name of my waystone. We're just going to pop over there so I can show you guys what it looks like. Let's just sleep through the night because it would be silly for me to go over there during the night. I have died a couple of times in between. But let's just pop over there just so you guys can get an idea of this. This is one of the biggest buildings I have seen in World Gen in a very long time. This is quite honestly an enormous building. Look at this thing. Now there are trial spawners. I did head up here and have a bit of a look around. But Manx and I will have to conquer this thing when we get a second. But this is, like, again, some of the world gen and some of the mods that have been added to Minecraft. This is a sort of thing that just takes my breath away, to be quite honest. So we will tackle that, but I don't think I'm anywhere near prepared enough to tackle something like this yet. So as I said, we need to do some spells and start working through our quest line there. Just turn that thing off. So in between, the only thing I've done is made myself an electric bow from Mekanism. Now this is just a standard bow, but it will set the arrows on fire, so using a little bit of power, which is cool. I've just got some standard arrows on me, which I looted from a chest. Quite a number of them, and I've got some of these Ars Nouveau arrows, which probably just pop in here. Let me type a wrench, that guy back, and put it in the backpack. First things first, I want to get an auto feeding setup going. Using my backpack to auto feed me instead of having to eat all the time here. It's a bit of a pain. So I do need to clear out some space, but let's just go in here and go, I think it's called feeding. The feeding upgrade, compatible with, yep, so feeds player with food from the backpack's inventory, and then this one allows us to tweak it a bit. So let's start with this. Can I not do that? I need to do this recipe. So this is the feeding upgrade. And we can then, oh, actually, what's the advanced one look like? No, let's just do the advanced one. All right. So I can put this in here. And then if I click on this, we can then change some of this. Feed player immediate when hurt. Do not consider health. No. Yeah, only feed when player is hungry enough to not waste any hunger points of the food. So we can then put things like golden apples and that probably need to come out of there, but we can pop our food into here, and then it should feed us from that when we're hungry. So let's just get rid of a couple more. So I do want to put the infinite ham in here somewhere. My backpack is terrible. I understand this. Yeah. The other thing I did was make myself an ender pouch to allow me to just throw things in, and it will just pop into this chest here. Cool. All right, so let's have a quick look here. I did do the void junk and magnet upgrades on the mining laser, so we'll take that quest reward. We obviously just made the upgrade there. Cool, just don't have a netherite backpack yet. I found this wool mitten thing in a chest, and Hanks found some snowshoes at some point. And then I did make this mercury catalyst doohickey. So again, like stuff that I don't really need right at this very second. This is going to require a bunch of paper. In the compressor, I can put sugarcane, and from one sugarcane get 2 paper. I don't have a sawmill or anything set up yet, so I've just been doing this setup, this idea. All right, let's look in the book. Iron spells. Now, again, I've said it multiple times for this series. I don't do a lot of magic mods, which is really, really funny considering the first series I ever did on YouTube was a magic pack. But anyway, so we've got the scroll forge here. Scroll forge is used to craft scrolls using paper and ink. There are different types of spells you can create with different items. These different items are referred to as focuses. Each focus is used for a specific variety of scrolls. Note, depending on the tier of the ink you choose, the more rare scrolls will be available and the scroll will be more powerful. Okay, so we do need to loot some more ink as we get around. So, it wants us, just as an example, excuse me, an emerald can give the, and it wants us to make the Fang Strike scroll. So let's grab an emerald. Those things back. And then we'll go to our forge here. I'll just put the common ink in because that's what I've got. Then we can do the, apparently not. Does that pop back into my hand? No. Ooh, wrong button. So it wants Fang Strike. If I do this, I can take a Fang Strike scroll. Okay. And then this guy does 6 damage, casts 8 fangs, and it takes just under a second to cast and costs 30 mana. Cool. And then obviously if you have higher level ink, like this uncommon, open this up and put the uncommon ink in, and then grab an emerald. Let's just see what it does. There's a level 4. I've got a level 1 here. This is a level 4. And I don't know if you can destroy these. So if I take this one, I think if you... Yes, it's a single use if you don't have it in a book. Cool. So I can then get my book. I can work on 110 mana. I don't have 110 mana, so we can take that out of there and put this guy in. Cool. And then if I hold down this, 5-second cooldown. Like that. And then we have the Fang Strike scroll. So other things it wants: Ender Pearl, Divine Pearl, a Blood Vial, a Poisonous Potato. So let's see if we can get some of this stuff. So an Ender Pearl, Ender Pearl. I'll type the word pearl. What's a Divine Pearl? We can do that. If I type the word blood. Get out of my way, thank you. Blood Vial. Okay, you cook Alchemist Cauldron. Okay, but if we go over here and pop, let's get rid of, do I use the uncommon? Or just use regular? What does it want? Blessing of Life scroll, which apparently I've already done. Which is a healing scroll. And then the Dragon's Breath scroll. Apparently I've already done 2, so what have we got here? Ice Storm. Okay. Blessing of Light. Cast to target any creature. Really? Like, how about I heal myself? Healing Circle. Heal. I like heal. I think it would be really smart. Take this out. That in. I do need a better journal. Can I do something with this? Okay, so you can level it up by adding orbs to it. Can I get a better journal though? Is that a thing? That's not going to go in there. I need to go in here. If I go, actually, what's that? Blank runestones. What have we got? Do we have anything? If I go journal, right, at iron. How do I get these things? Hogskin. Apprentice spellbook. Still needs hogskin. Think of that. Drop from Hoglin. Okay, we can deal with that. Ironbound tome. Flimsy journal only holds 5 spells. What else we got? No. So we kind of need dragon skin. Okay. As a minimum, we need some hog skin. Do I not have any of that? I'm trying to put all of the Iron's spells stuff over here. Alright, I need to do a quick dash to the nether and see if I can get some of the hog skin. And I'll be back once I've got that. Okay, reasonably successful run to the nether. We did get 3 bits of hog skin. I did almost die a couple of times. Let me grab all of this stuff again, actually. While I was there, I found a few more bits and pieces from Iron's spells and spell books. So just knockback resistance, ignite, just these different bits and pieces. But we're going to use this hog skin. Let me put these other items away. And then we need to make, where was it? One of these. Let's just do uses of this. We just need some arcane essence and we can make an apprentice spell book which gives us 8 spells instead of 5. So let's just grab some of that. Do this and uses, we get that. Cool. There's a better book. So I should be able to come over to here and I guess I should be able to do this. And pop that out, put this in. Cool. And then we've got 3 more that we can put into here. Now, what else have we got? Wall of Fire. Blaze Storm. Portal. Conjure Void Rune. Okay. Got the ice spikes, I guess. And then I can just pop that in there and write it into my book. And then I've got all of these bits and pieces. Cool. Very, very nice. I do tend to leave it on Firebolt just because it's easier. Okay, so that's them. We're not getting any amazing rewards for any of this sort of stuff. Bottle of lightning. Use an empty bottle on a charged creeper. Yep, that sounds like a real fun time. Something I definitely want to do right now. Frozen bone gives cone of cold scroll. Blaze rod. We can get a blaze rod. Let's grab a blaze rod. Blaze. Okay, and then frozen bone. There's a couple of them. Blaze rod will give us things like you saw before, firebolts and surges and magma bomb and things like that. Frozen bone does all sorts of different frozen spells. It wants a cone of cold apparently. Cone of cold. Let's grab regular ink. I do need to find a bunch more inks, but let's pop this in here. We'll just make a cone of cold scroll. Put this ice spikes one, so okay. All right, again, we're not getting results for these things. We're not getting anything, any sort of bonus. A Rod of Lightning gives you a 15% spell cooldown reduction and lightning spell power. That'll make you. Obtained by using an energized core on a lightning rod. Energized core on a lightning rod. What's an energized core? Okay. Energized core. Oh my. There's got to be a way of doing this without the charge creeper. Surely. There is a way of doing it. That could be fun. Or not. Put that back. We've got our flimsy generator. Should I put it in there, you reckon? I reckon I should probably just keep it all together. Okay. So, the next thing we should be pushing towards potentially... I've got the inscription table. I probably just need to pick it up, right? Right. That trigger? Yeah, it triggered. And then the journal, I need to put that in my inventory for a second. Okay. So we got the inscription table. Journal, rotten spinner, ironbound tome. I mean, I could make this, but I won't be able to unlock quests if I don't. Yep. Okay. It's fine. Let's make the ironbound tome. Ironbound tome. Got the apprentice spellbook here. Oh, because it's really... Do I need to empty it? Or will it still always have it in there? Let's see. No, it's not going to trigger. That's fantastic. So I'll have to make another one at some point. Or hang on, you know what it needs? It probably needs... No, didn't trigger the hogskin one? Okay. Do I need this to do it? Am I? That's fine. It's fine, everyone. All right, let's look at getting this path here, the Arcane Anvil. That requires some blocks of amethyst, polished deep slate, and other bits and pieces. If I go at irons, I want this guy. Just need an anvil, apparently. Awesome. Arcane Anvil. No rewards. Tick. Okay. We need to make arcane ingots. Okay. Okay. Made 8 of them. Uses of arcane ingots. Make a vampiric spellbook. We can make a ring of mana. We get plus 100 max mana. That's interesting. Portal frames can be connected with a portal spell. That's also something we need to look into. Okay, so I think I would be silly if I didn't make a ring of mana if I don't have one already. Let's do that. Ring of mana. I need to like activate it for myself. I put it in here. Really do not have enough space for another ring. Grants freezing immunity, poison immunity. And probably this one. Gives us the ability to pump up to the 200% there. I like it. Ring of mana. Mithril ingots. Goodness me, there's a whole thing. In Ancient Knights. What do we need to do for mithril? Okay, well we've got some mithril in here, I believe. Raw mithril. Uses of raw mithril. I need to blast it. Can I double it somehow? Nope, looks like we've just got to turn that off. Rid of this golden sword. Okay, so that mithril should have... Oh, it'll be in this chest. Mithril. Ring of Expulsion, Conjurous. Oh gosh, there's all sorts of rings up here that we could potentially be making. Portal Frames, Spellbreaker. 10 attack damage. Can be imbued. Okay. And then onto Amethyst Rapier. 8 attack damage. Right, let's see if we can make uses of that stuff. arcane ingots, and I need a few more mithril. Oh my gosh. A little bit. Spellbreaker. Viewed spell is currently counter spell. See. So it can cast spells. And then I can also do this. Okay. Okay. Uses of you. Anvil repairing. Can you repair anything or just certain things? Just looks like certain things. Arcane Anvil can do what? Ooh. $635 pages of it. Okay, and obviously it's where you can put extra spells onto a ring. I see. Okay, that's fine. Dead, kill 10 ancient knights, cinder essence. Okay. Ooh. Right, well I think I can play around a little bit with what I've got now. Maybe, oh gosh. It's not a bad sword, but again, like this thing here's 21 attack damage. The Atomic Disassembler is a little bit OP. Let me move something out of here and put that guy in there instead. Awesome. Okay. So, that's a couple of spells. Let's do whatever this relic or artifact was. There we go, the Rage Glove, apparently. So quite a bit to get through here. Arcane Cloth. Make Warlock hoods. Okay, some robes and masks and things. Okay. Spell books. Top-end staffs. Scarecrow hat. Love it. So if I get more of that hog skin and some more of this arcane cloth, I can actually upgrade my spell book to add some more spots. Build map. Oh my. What are you two doing? Take your stuff. Let's go down here somewhere. What did I get? Ironwood. Here. Hello? Don't hide out next to my house. And then not want to play. Oh goodness. Thanks. I will take your staff. Don't mind if I do. What else did you drop? Duke Elliot, the Manly Greybeard start. Manly's Greybeard. Oh my gosh, what is it? Sharpness 3, 5 attack damage. It's got Firebolt spell on it. Yep. I can right click the wand, the staff, or I can fire my normal. Interesting. That's my farm tool. So it's got a 10.92 damage, and then my spell book has 10.92 damage. I can heal myself. Oh, that's cool. All lightning. Got him. Nice. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the spell actually just allows me to cast that spell. Instead of having to push V, I can use the staff here. Getting it now. Alright, I'm slowly getting it, everyone. Right, I'm going to, I'm going to go check what we've done. And I will come back very shortly. Alrighty, looking at the time, we are at a wrapping up point. We've got a little bit learnt with spells and the like. I can hit someone with this as well. We've got a bit of a boost to our mana, so we should be able to cast some of those more powerful spells now. Yeah, we got a little bit like heal is going to be helpful for me. I don't know how long that runs for. It just heals me for 9.1. And has a cooldown. Still good. Still very useful. But yeah, next episode I'm hoping to get Manx involved and we'll see what we can do with that tower thing. It's an enormous hulking building. Yeah, we'll see if we can tackle it, or at least start tackling it, and see what sort of loots we get. In terms of the building over here, the other quarry that's running, I have another quarry running all the way over here, taking down another one of the buildings. It was like what was here. If we just pop over there, what I did to run that guy, he is powered using a thermogenerator, hardened thermogenerator, which is sitting over a thing of lava, and it's just doing 100 FE a tick. It's probably full. Oh no, it's good. It's running. And we are collecting items from here. Like so. It will keep going until it gets stuck on a chest or something. And then I pop over here and I fix it up and let it run again. We're getting the copper blocks that Manx is after to continue his wall. And obviously everything else that normally is in this building. And then we're going to have another big particle effect thing happening above the ground here again. But that's okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.